Simple. I'm Jill, and today I'm going to show you how to create these adorable bumblebees. They're so simple to make, so fun, and they're just going to be great for your spring party or any party or someone that's really busy, like me. So anyway, have fun. It's going to be a great time. So let's go over the supplies that you'll need today. First of all, you're going to need as many cupcakes that you're going to make. I'm making 2 today. I used a yellow liner, cupcake liner, but you can find whatever kind you want. I have over here, I've got some water just to be able to glue on the fondant, and some corn syrup. So you need to use that to glue the eyes down for the bumblebees. I have 3 colors of fondant. I have a little bit of white, some yellow, and some black. Here I have my icing eyes. If you don't have icing eyes, you can use an edible black marker or some other thing like a little black pearl to put the eyes on. And I've got some tweezers because my fingers are so fat. And I've got a little stick here that I'm going to use to help me get the eyes on. Now also you're going to need a 2.5-inch round cupcake cookie cutter. This is going to be perfect to lay over to the cupcakes on top. And then a small little heart cookie cutter, and I've got a fondant roller and a pizza cutter. Now if you don't have a pizza cutter, you can definitely use a sharp knife. Alright, we're going to get ready to start. Alright, well the first thing that I did was I rolled out my fondant. If you can see, I've got my yellow, black, and white fondant. I'm going to make 2 cuts for one bumblebee. Now of course, if you're going to make lots of bumblebees, you want to roll out a lot of fondant. Make sure that you always keep your fondant wrapped in a nice baggie or something, or a Ziploc bag, or some type of Tupperware, because once fondant hits the air, it starts to actually dry out. So I'm just going to lay those on there. If you wanted to put a little frosting underneath the cupcake, you could, but it's not necessary. Now I wanted to show you that I have this glass. I don't know if you can see this glass, but this actually is the same size. It's just a little mason jar. If you don't have one of these cookie cutters, then go ahead and get a glass, or find something that's round to make a template, just to make it a little bit easier. We actually sell these cookie cutters at sweetartfactory.com. I'll put the link right above here. And now here, and then with the white, I'm going to make some little hearts, because those are going to be our wings for our bee. Oh, do you see me bend that cookie cutter? Wow. It must be stronger than I thought. Well, luckily it didn't hurt the bottom part of the cookie cutter. Alright, so we're ready to get started. Now, you can use a pizza cutter or you can use a knife. I have a little knife here. I'll actually use both just to show you how easy it is. The first thing I'm going to do is kind of make a half a little mark like this. And this is the part that you're not going to use because that's the face and we want to keep that. Now see, I can also score lines right here. You can do this with a pizza cutter if you want to. So once I have that scored, then I can either use a pizza cutter or I can use the knife. The pizza cutter is a little bit difficult to turn around, but it does go a little bit faster. And around. Now, bumblebees would be really cute for like a baby shower or a maybe a first birthday, or give it to someone who's really busy and say, just want to make you feel good because you're so busy. That's kind of a fun thing to do. I always like making little sweet treats for people. It just makes, you know, it might help their day just for a day, which is nice. Now this is a really cute idea for like a springtime party or a little bumblebee birthday party, something like that. Okay, now I've got some water here, and this is where I'm going to actually lay my bee pieces on. Just going to take my water and I'm going to lay on my pieces like this. Just going to use every other piece to make the bees. I'm making one bee that's going to face forward. I'm going to make another bee that's going to face out. So one's going to need 2 wings and one's going to need just 1 wing. One thing that's fun is you can actually do all different types of expressions on your bees if you want to, which would be really cute. Okay, now all I need to do is put a little bit of water. I've got to get that water back here. So I'm going to do this one for the bee that's flying, looking front ways. And I'm going to do this one where the bee is looking forward. Just use, now if you don't want to use water, you can use corn syrup. Some people actually just dilute the fondant and use that to make it a little bit stickier. Now I'm ready to do my little eyes. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of corn syrup and dab. A little dab will do ya. I don't know where that expression came from, but it's kind of funny. All right, because I have very, very, very fat little fingers. I know you guys are probably looking at my fingers now. I'm going to use these tweezers to put my little eyes on. Now, if you don't want to use corn syrup, you can use royal icing. Both work fine. And then I have an edible marker here. You don't have to use the edible marker, but it is kind of cute to make the little expressions. Oh, this is so cute. I love this one. All right, so isn't that so cute? Little busy bumblebees for your next party. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you next time.